So, question, is this the actual Adachi, or is this his shadow? Because I have to agree, I think the actual Adachi would not just break out of prison. Although, granted, there could have been other things that happened. You know, who knows? Maybe the prison changed and he wasn't locked up anymore, you know? Would it be reasonable to expect him just to stand where the prison used to be out of honor? So, there's no doubt about it. As we go down the fog-filled hallway, we see a man we're very familiar with. We can hardly forget his face.
No way. Why is it Adachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on.
That friendly smile, joking manner, and contemptuously nonchalant laugh? No doubt, this is the Adachi-san we know, but...
Why are you here?
Oh, I'm getting his voice completely wrong.
Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well-behaved, but someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
Interesting.
How about? You mean that show guy?
Hmm? Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are?
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you? You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
That's a little depressing. I would have liked if they, you know, it seems really boring just to have Adachi be evil again. I would like if his character progressed some, and he, like, was forced to accept the error of his ways, but he's just, like, helping destroy the world again? Really?
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
Don't you understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh, man. I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after, or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Adachi, you lousy...
Whoa, whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here?
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
I know why they changed his voice, because the same voice actor does you, but he seems way less imposing with his voice.
Like I keep saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it could bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Interesting. So he made fake personas. So he made copies of us out of shadows, but the copies of us had personas. So when we defeated them, the actual fragments of personas were unleashed. If he doesn't have a persona, theoretically he could use those fragments in order to make himself a persona. Maybe. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Huh?
My hazy, scattered thoughts all come together when I hear what Adachi has to say. We've been vaguely watching those light particles fly up into the top of the tower, but are those what Sho was after? Could it be that the reason Sho set the rules to make us fight one-on-one was to give off more of those particles? Persona fragments, according to Adachi-san, during the contest fighting?
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
That does make sense, because it's like he set up his guys to fail. But he specifically made them, although, at the same time, why couldn't he just beat them up himself? Why does he need us to do it?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
Out of the blue, the distorted school building creaks with a loud noise. The jarring sound echoes in the depths of the red fog like an animal's growl.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess. Oh, and your friends who got caught? They might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
But you already know what that means, GA.
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait!
Adachi-san turns his back on us and disappears into the red fog. Yosuke tries to go after him, but he slams straight into an invisible wall. That looked like it hurt. I hope he's okay. It's only then that I realize we're already surrounded on all sides by red pillars.
You okay, Yosuke?
This actually hurts more than you think. I mean, when did these get set up?
How much longer are you gonna make me wait? You better entertain me at the very least.
Who the heck is that? Ah! We turn around and see the bearer of the familiar voice. Inside the fog is a man standing as if to show off his well-developed muscles. He's topless apart from a red cape. He's definitely one of Mitsuru-san's companions, Akihiko-san.
Welcome to this special ring. This place is truly a square jungle. It sure brings back memories. It really takes me back.
Master? Oh, I'm glad that you're safe.
Chie. As Chie tries to rush over, a sharp fist whizzes right past her. How are fists ever sharp? Do you have claws now? I mean, I know it's just a thing of speech, but it's kind of a weird thing of speech. Something's obviously not right. For one thing, Akihiko-san should be captive somewhere, and for another, he wouldn't challenge us to a fight like this.
Fake Akihiko-san.
Don't you all long for the tensing of muscles and the clenching of fists? It's only seconds away. Step forward if you want to taste the match.
We'll go with you this time. This is his chapter, and they've all fought once.
Finally!
Yeah.
Nice try. Persona. Nice I'll show you, man. Damn.
All right. I don't know if that was easier or if I'm just better with you, but took him down.
All right, we won! Wait, where did Adachi go?
He moseyed. We should probably start moving.
Hey, doesn't this shaking seem bad? It's been getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, looks like we don't have much time.
Hey, hold on a sec. Adachi said something about persona fragments earlier. What did he mean?
Well, he obviously meant the little golden things we see moving up.
Last time, Sho tried to get powerful shadows by shaking us up so our personas would turn back to their original form. And this time, he's lured us into this red fog and made us fight our fakes, so we can carve off persona fragments in the process.
Oh, you mean those balls of light that pop out when we fight against the fakes?
Probably, yeah. Sho is trying to do something with the persona fragments he's collecting.
But what, though? Is he gonna make a new persona for himself with them?
I don't know. But all the persona fragments I saw so far were headed to the top of this tower. We might find our answers there.
Trying to figure it out now won't do any good. We've fallen for the enemy's trap, but from here on out, we're going on the counterattack. We have to avoid fighting fakes as much as we can, rescue Mitsuru-san's team, and get to the top of the tower. After we all nod to each other, we run to with renewed purpose down the murky hallway.
Sheesh, these hallways are too long. How far do they go? You'd think we'd have gotten to the stairs by now, at least.
Maybe just running down the hallways won't work. Why don't we try going into the first open room we see. I mean, this place was connected in some messed up ways during the last P1 Grand Prix.
That is true.
You do have a point.
But there's tons of classrooms here. Should we just start with the closest one? Whoa, bingo!
Oh, good job, Yosuke!
I recognize this place. Past the open door is the unmistakable view of a classroom, but on the wall inside is a set of familiar-looking school stairs, connected to it like they were forced there.
I still don't like this plan. We're gonna have to check every door we find from here on out.
Don't worry, you can do it, Yosuke.
Yeah, we'll be okay if we got Yosuke with us.
What's with the blind trust in me? I don't remember you guys being such goody-goodies.
What are you doing, Yosuke? Come on, you better hurry up.
Why isn't anyone listening to me? Don't you think it's weird that you're about to leave me behind after saying all that nice stuff?
Just as Yosuke suspected, our progress from the next floor on gets pretty rough. We don't run into any fakes, but we don't make much headway either. How far have we climbed? Feeling impatient, I put my hand on a nearby door and throw it open.
Hey, Yukon!
A giant guillotine-like blade whooshes right through before my eyes. I dodge, barely, but it was much too close for comfort.
You dodged. Not too shabby.
That voice!
Why don't you hurry up and come in? I'm bored out of my skull waiting for you guys.
I cautiously step forward from the classroom. Inside, we find stairs leading up to a figure blocking them, just as I thought. Labrys? Yep.
Labrys.
Like you don't already know.
Yeah, I'm a fake Labrys.
So, let's see how much of your persona I can carve off, okay?
You're going too far. What are you trying to do with all these persona fragments?
What do you care? Win or lose, you're all gonna die anyways. I got nothing to tell you. Now, bring on the ring.
Wow. She certainly doesn't play around. Red pillars fall from the classroom ceiling. In their ominous glow, I can see Labrys' long-haired persona. For a second, I was fearing the worst, but this doesn't seem to be Labrys' shadow. It's more like the fake Labrys created from a shadow. Whatever it is, it detaches a giant axe from its back and grips it in some metallic hands. Wait a minute, it just attacked you with the axe. How is it now detaching the axe? That doesn't make any sense. The fake Labrys stares at us with his golden eyes and takes a fighting stance.
I'm a weapon. A special destroyer made only to eliminate the enemy. Underestimate me, and you'll end up with more than just a scratch.
Well, this time I guess it's Yosuke, because we're just going to go through and show as many characters as we can. Which I don't like. I'm way better with you than Yosuke, but you know what? Do what you can.
Final.
Ah, I stopped the time. I actually didn't do too bad. Alright. Arr. Oh, come on! I dodged that! That was super dumb. Can you throw her out of that, or do you just have to time it and dodge?
Finally. Fight!
Just getting started. Still up. Still up. Damn it! Back! You were done. No way, Jose!
All right.
Wow! You managed to turn it around!
Captain Resentiment. This is the problem. We can't avoid fighting them. The fate begins to melt. There's a loud crack in the red pillar shadow. At the same time, the persona fragments were carved off in the battle, turn to particles of light and float into the air.
Oh no! The persona fragments!
You're inside and they're going to the top. Can't you just follow them? Chie looks like she's about to chase after them, but Yosuke stops her. I understand how she feels, but Yosuke's right. Once they scatter, there's nothing we can do now.
It's fine. We just need to hurry on ahead. We're out of time.
Yeah! Still, it's so frustrating!
Chie seems frustrated, but she agrees. I know it's hard for her to sit around idly, even though she understands.
Hey, something just crossed my mind. Personas were originally our shadows, right?
What's this all about?
No, I was thinking about what the culprit's after. I wondered why he'd be so hell-bent on our personas.
Huh?
Well, think about it. There's a bunch of shadows in the TV world, so why is he so fixated on our personas?
Good question.
Yosuke is absolutely right. Last time the culprit was targeting our personas to collect powerful shadows. But not this time. If he wanted to play it safe, he wouldn't have goaded a bunch of persona users into a fight with him, especially since we've already got a score to settle. Besides, just because the TV world is peaceful again doesn't mean all the shadows have gone away. If that's all he wanted, he could have just gathered those. Really, the culprit was controlling shadows to make fake versions of us to fight him. But then why did he go through all the trouble of preparing these arenas and carving away our personas? Does he want revenge for last time? I don't know. Sho didn't seem to care about that, so why?
There must be a reason he's targeting our personas in particular.
Some reason why it can't be just any old shadows?
Yosuke and Chie are stumped too. We need some more hints. We're missing some key information. Or maybe I just haven't put it together yet. A mysterious young man named Sho, persona fragments, and Adachi-san. No, there's a lot left for us to find out. To be continued.